My name is Russell Michael. I own California City Studios. We have a film festival called the Mojave Film Festival because we're in the Mojave Desert. We're actually more in Mojave than we are in California City. So we're right out here on the 14 freeway and 58 freeway where they triangle together. And we've been here for 12 years, working with independent film companies and all kinds of film productions. One of the things that got me involved in filmmaking was I'm a sculptor, and they used to use my sculptures in films, and they would run them by the week in order to put them in their films. And that had brought in the directors and the producers and the writers to look at the artwork before they actually did the set dressing. That gave those people an opportunity to see my studio, which at the time was in Burbank, California. And we had a 40,000 square foot studio there just for me. So one of the questions one of the guys said one day is, can we shoot your studio? And I said, yeah. And we started building sets for them and giving them the sculptures and doing all kinds of things. So that's what really got us started. And then we had a big house up in Tarzan, up on the hill on the south side of Ventura Boulevard. And it was almost 8,000 square feet, and they would film in there too. So that's what really got me started in filming, and that was about 20 years ago. And then we decided to buy this place out here. Well, Beyonce was our last biggest name. She was out here in the spring. She did Girls of the World. It was premiered on American Idol. All the animal scenes were shot here. The hyenas, where she's holding the two hyenas. The black horse, all that was shot here. The girls dancing in the desert, all the fire scenes were here. Then we've had two Pink videos here. One was the Fun House, which was where the house blew up and she's dancing around there. That one was shot here a year or so ago. And then Pink shot another video out here. I forget what the name of that one was. She's also shot at our studios in Los Angeles. But we've had the Purple Heart here. We do a lot of independent films. Well, the festival this year is on the 12th of November. And the reason we chose that weekend is that's Veterans Day weekend. So we wanted to include some of the things going on with the veterans. This brain disorder is one thing that's going on with the veterans that we want to try to help them with. So we decided, last year we did it on Columbus Day, which was Discover America, Discover Filmmakers. And it went very well last year. It was our first year to have the film festival, and we think we did pretty well with it. So we want to try to keep it focused that these brain disorders are, not only are they difficult to, other than the ones that are physically attached with shell fragments and stuff, the other brain disorders that they're coming back with are, just as devastating. Very difficult to understand where the veteran stands in his development after these injuries. And so we want to bring attention to those disorders that are causing our veterans problems right now. And that's the reason we wanted to just connect this festival this year to the Veterans Association. Work with people like Hectic Films and independent filmmakers that are at least bringing some exposure to those areas for the veterans. Just one way of giving back something. But independent filmmaking is, again, our thing. And working with people like Sean and Ricky Bird from Hectic Film, during that time they were shooting those films, we learned a lot. And when we learn a lot, we can pass it on to other people. The reason we're doing it is that we don't just view films here. They're actually networking with other filmmakers, discovering how the films were made, how much it cost them. They can actually network. Actors, producers, directors, writers all get to emerge here at the studio. And there's things for them to do besides just watch films. There's food and drink and music and that type of thing. So it's more of a festival type of atmosphere than we've seen in any other film festival. One of the reasons why we did the film festival in the first place, of course, was the independent filmmakers. But we were shooting a film. They were Hectic Films that brought a film here, and they decided that because they were an independent film, that they were going to utilize some of our services as well as our total facility, which they did. All the property was used for this festival. Well, during this film, one of the gentlemen who was an actor in it, Sean Paniccio, decided that he just brought it up as purely as a mentionable thing. So maybe you should do a festival out here. Well, I took Sean's advice and I started the Mojave Film Festival. And last year it did very well. And as I said, we enjoyed it very much. And the people that came did a lot of networking, and it was a wonderful situation.